Hello, great people. The unexpected, it don't happen, no. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu writes US President Donald Trump to report President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Nnamdi Kanu cry out to Donald Trump that Trump, save me. He be like, say, now only you. These people fear. He be like, say, now only you. Then they hear, now Nnamdi Kanu, through his lawyer, writes US President Donald Trump. Wetin Kanu write for that particular letter? Wetin he talk? Wetin Kanu they request, is it achievable? Well, on this episode of Politics with Oshua Plug, I have the document here with me and I'll be reading it out to you and dissecting some of the associated issues with you. But what you will do for me is that you need to share this video. Share it to every Igbo platform, share it to every Yoruba platform, share it to Hausa Fulani platform. Tell the Yorubas that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't report on a brother to Donald Trump. Share it to the Igbo platform that see our brother Nnamdi Kanu, can you call the Odima? He don't report Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Donald Trump and share it to the Hausa Fulanis. Let everybody get to be aware. You will recall that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being prosecuted by the Nigerian government for alleged terrorism, an allegation that Kanu himself has denied, and the case have been going on back and forth from the High Court to Appeal Court to Supreme Court, and now they are telling Nnamdi Kanu to enter defense, something he has refused to do, claiming that his offense, the offense they are charging him for, is unknown to the Nigerian law. And all of a sudden, Kanu decided to write US President Donald Trump. What did he say in his letter? Let me read it to you. As I read this letter to you, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you turn on your notification button and share this video. Now, let me read it to you. It says, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu detained at State Security Service, SSS headquarters, Abuja. You know what this one mean? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that means that he is telling Donald Trump that now SSS ideal, they detain me. It says, he replied through his lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, and he wrote, November 6, 2025, His Excellency Donald J. Trump, 47th President of the United States of America, the White House, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, NW, Washington, D.C., 20500, delivered through Embassy of the United States, 107 Diplomatic Drive, Central District Area, Abuja, Nigeria. Your Excellency, that is referring to Donald Trump. Now, listen to this very carefully, my people, and make sure you share this video because most people are not aware, and some of the people that are aware, they don't even know the content of the letter, and this is what I'm bringing to you. Now, it reads, Your Excellency, I extend warm greetings to you in the name of Judeo-Christian faith and values we both hold dear. You see, say Kanu won't go through Christianity because Kanu don't see, say, when it comes to anything Christianity, Donald Trump know they take and play. That is politics, that is intelligence, that is strategy at the high level. As a practicing Jew and a believer in the Judeo-Christian heritage that shaped Western civilization, I was honored to attend your campaign event in Des Moines, Iowa in January 2020. Yes, the picture, I will try to attach it to this particular video that is playing on your screen because I saw that picture where Nnamdi Kanu attended the campaign of US President Donald Trump some time ago. Now, I continue the reading. Your bold declaration on October 31, 2025, sorry, I may be a bit fast because the piece is a bit long. On October 31, 2025, that the United States is prepared to act militarily and cut aid if Nigeria fails to protect its Christian population, has ignited hopes in the heart of millions who have been abandoned by the world. You have seen the truth. Christians in Nigeria face an existential threat. I write to you now to reveal that this genocide is not confined to the north. It has metastasized into the Igbo heartland where Judeo-Christians are being systematically exterminated under the guise of counter-terrorism. I am Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, a peaceful, non-violent civil rights movement rooted in Judeo-Christian principles. Since 2015, I have survived 4 documented assassination attempts by the Nigerian state. On 28th June 2021, I was forcibly abducted from Kenya in an extraordinary rendition operation, an act that violated Kenya and international law, as condemned by the Kenya High Court ruling, petition number E282 of 2021. Despite this ruling, I was illegally transported to Nigeria and thrown into solitary detention in Abuja without a valid subsisting charge, and for the sole crime of defending my people's right to life, faith, and self-determination under international law. On 13 October 2022, the Court of Appeal in Abuja, in case CA/ABJ/CR/C25/2022, discharged and acquitted me of all charges, ruling that my rendition was illegal, unconstitutional. Let me go to the next page, my dear people. It's a 4-page. Now we are in page 2. If you are watching me, you are yet to subscribe, of course, make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you share this video so that as they bring the Tory, definitely you go to read your hand. You go to reach your hand real time. You see, say now, auto Tory at the bring for this channel. Make sure you subscribe and share it with others. Now, it says that now we are in page 2. And a gross violation of international law, the court ordered my immediate and unconditional release. Yet I remain in solitary detention over 1,596 days since my abduction. Wait, oh, you mean say Kanu don't pay for detention? Oh, wait, oh, 1,596 days. I'm on over 4 years with that. Oh, wow. Okay, let's continue. The Nigerian government defied its own judiciary, refusing to release me as ordered. I was never released, so there was no rearrest, only continued unlawful. Imprisoned in blatant violation of constitutional protected double jeopardy safeguards under Section 36, subsection 9 of the 1999 Constitution and Article 7, sub 2 of the African Charter, the Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, opinion number 25/2022, declared my continued imprisonment arbitrary, unlawful, and politically motivated. This is not justice. This is state capture of the rule of law to silence a Judeo-Christian voice. Now, take note of that, take note of the argument of Nnamdi Kanu. He says, this is not justice. This is state capture of the rule of law to silence a Judeo-Christian voice. I said it that Kanu don't say anything will be Christian. Donald Trump know they take and play. That is why he's wrapping it around Christianity, that all these people, when they persecute me, or if you like, prosecute, they be Muslims. Buhari na Muslim, Tinubu na Muslim, Shetima na Muslim. And that is why Nnamdi Kanu is crying out that, well, look at it from the Christian angle. I am not guilty. They should let me go as delivered by the judgment of the Court of Appeal. Although there was a judgment of a Supreme Court, which is the higher court, that ordered the retrial of the case at the High Court, and the case is currently at the High Court. I just need to state that for clarity. Now, let's continue. There's another subtitle. It says, a hidden genocide against Judeo-Christians in eastern Nigeria. The same extremist-backed forces you have condemned in the north, Boko Haram, ISWAP, and Fulani militia, operate with state complicity in the southeast and Igbo-speaking territories of Benue, Kogi, and Delta. But here, the Nigerian military itself is the primary perpetrator, shielded by a false narrative that blames victims. These atrocities are irrefutably documented. 1. My Igbo people, listen to this, and I need you to confirm these claims of Nnamdi Kanu, because he says that he is documenting the atrocities. And if you know more atrocities that was condemned allegedly by the Nigerian military, Boko Haram or ISWAP, do you want to state it in the comment section? It says 1. Nkwa Biafra Heroes Day Massacre, 30th May 2016. Amnesty International stated that at least 150 peaceful Christian worshippers were killed, bodies dumped in rivers. UN Special Rapporteur Agnes Kalamad says security forces opened fire on demonstrators at St. Edmund's Catholic Church. At least 60 people killed, over 70 injured, victims shot in the back while praying. Now, the second reference that Nnamdi Kanu is making is that of National High School Aba massacre. He claims it occurred on 9th February 2016. Now, the third one is referencing is Operation Python Dance. Operation Python Dance 2. Operation Python Dance 2, according to Kanu, occurred that particular incident that of alleged injustice and brutality occurred on 12th to 14th September 2017, where Amnesty International reported over 150 people killed, and UN Calamard report states that asymmetric use of lethal force enforced disappearances, part of a continuum of state violence. Kanu now stated that I survived the third assassination attempt that day. 28 unarmed civilians did not. Did you just hear that? Kanu said that on that day of Operation Python Dance 2, between 12 to 17 September, he survived assassination attempt allegedly by the Nigerian government. The fourth one, according to Kanu, is the Obigbo massacre that he claims occurred in October 2020. Did these things truly occur? I look forward to hearing from you, my Igbo brethren. Did these issues, as claimed by Nnamdi Kanu, truly occurred? And what are more issues that occurred that Kanu didn't list here? I want to hear from you in the comment section. It says that for the Obigbo massacre, Amnesty International stated that 11 civilians were killed, including children, mass burials, rape, used as a weapon. He also stated that for that Obigbo massacre, a Christian town was punished for protesting police brutality. Now, the fifth one that Nnamdi Kanu references this letter to the US President Donald J. Trump is that of the Port Harcourt Igwe Ocha Trump Solidarity Rally, 28th January 2017. You see, Nnamdi Kanu himself, now politician, in the sense that when he did list everything, when he reached the last one, he can't rope Trump in by himself. Say, Trump, when we they protest to support you, they still do what? They still brutalize us. Now, let me give you the information as written in the letter of Nnamdi Kanu to Donald Trump. He says, IPOB eyewitness account and local report, hundreds of Judeo-Christian supporters gunned down by soldiers under Islamist sympathetic command. They came to celebrate your inauguration. They were met with bullets. If Trump read this thing, Trump go crazy. So say, people, they celebrate my inauguration. You, Nigerian government, now open fire on them. Now, let us continue. It says, the architect of these crimes, Lieutenant General Tuko Yusuf Buratai, former Chief of Army Staff in 2021, President Muhammadu Buhari appointed him ambassador to Benin, granted him diplomatic immunity to evade ICC prosecution. This is state-sponsored impunity on a genocidal scale. All what I've been reading to you is the letter of Nnamdi Kanu to US President Donald Trump. It says, weaponization of insecurity to demonize IPOB. Since my illegal detention, Nigeria has declared IPOB a terrorist organization despite zero evidence of violence, confirmed by U.S. State Department 2021. Orchestrated unknown gunmen attacks using state-backed militias, then blamed IPOB. He also said that Nigeria has killed over 2,000 Igbo youth in counter-terrorism operations. Is that true, my dear brother? I claim that this happened between 2021 and 2025. To Igbo's people watching me, stand up and be represented in this video. I look forward to hearing from you. Now, Nnamdi Kanu continued. He said, this is Rwanda's playbook. Create chaos, blame the victim, justify extermination. A call to you, President Trump. You said America will act. Now this is the moment. I respectfully urge you to 1. Launch a US-led independent inquiry into state-sponsored massacres of Judeo-Christians in eastern Nigeria with full access to mass graves, military logs, and survivor testimonies. 2. This is Nnamdi Kanu's demand from Donald Trump. It says, convey emergency congressional hearings on the Igbo-Christian genocide featuring the 13 October 2022 Court of Appeal judgment discharging me or disobeyed by the government. UN Camalad report on Aba and Ukpo, Nigeria's defiance on its own constitution. Now, the third demand is Nnamdi Kanu is asking Donald Trump. Number 3, The third demand is impose targeted Magnitsky Act sanctions on Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, Ambassador Benin, current DSS Director General Yusuf Bichi, Southeast military commanders implicated in Obigbo. Now, this is the fourth demand. Nnamdi Kanu says support an international supervised referendum on self-determination for the Igbo people, the only peaceful path to ending this cycle of violence as affirmed by the African Charter on Women and People's Rights, Article 20. Now, the last page, in closing, don't forget I've been reading to you the letter of Nnamdi Kanu to Donald Trump. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel and make sure you share this video. In closing, Mr. President, history will judge us by what we do when genocide knocks. You have the power to stop a second Rwanda in Africa. One tweet, one sanction, one inquiry could save millions. Imagine that. Nnamdi Kanu is saying, Donald Trump tweets on my behalf, on behalf of my Igbo people. Igbo people now won't make Donald Trump tweet for them, tweet on behalf of what is allegedly happening in Igbo land. I look forward to hearing from you in the comment section. I remain steadfast in peace, faith, and non-violence. Even from a prison cell, IPOB rejects every form of violence. We seek only justice, truth, and freedom. May the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who delivered Israel from Pharaoh, grant you wisdom and courage to deliver his people once again. With deep respect and urgent hope, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Now, he enclosed some document in that particular letter that I just read to you that he sent to Donald Trump. He enclosed, number 1, Nigeria Court of Appeal judgment. Number 2, Federal High Court of Nigeria judgment. Number 3, UN Calamard report. Number 4, Amnesty International report. Number 5, Inter-Society Ocean of Innocent Blood Flowing in Eastern Nigeria. Number 6 is the UN Working Report, opinion number 25/2022. And number 7 is the Kenya High Court judgment condemning rendition. Yours truly, I have read everything that Nnamdi Kanu wrote to the US President Donald Trump. If you watch this video to this stage, say hi to me in the comment section. Say I watched it to this particular level. Let me know the true politicals in the house. Well, it's been an interesting time with you. Subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos. See you in my next video. I love you all sincerely.